Shalom, giving all praises to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Karkadash. Double honor to my apostles and elders that rule well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kick his word in our sincerity and truth. Um, an elder of mine posted a I want to say it was a meme referring to this situation here. This was a tweet that President Donald Trump tweeted Wednesday, October the 2nd, just of last year, 2019. And it was going into, well, this article is going into how if he's impeached, it is because it was a coup that was put in place by his opposition. So I fact-checked this website, Lawfare, and it seems to be a good source. So I wanted to read this for you guys because I found it was very intriguing through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Shah. Armed militants are taking Trump's civil war tweet seriously. Over the weekend, the president sent a tweet that seemed to warn of civil war if he were to be impeached and removed from office. Now this is Donald J. Trump. He tweeted, "If the Democrats are successful in removing the president from office, which they will never be, it will cause a civil war like infraction in this nation from which our country would never heal." Pastor Robert Jeffries at Fox News. So apparently this gentleman, pastor, which is a pastor, he seems to have some merit. Robert Jeffries, tweeted that, and President Donald Trump retweeted this tweet. And so it says, although the president was quoting Pastor Jeffries' comment on Fox News, he was adopting them as his own. It might seem tempting to dismiss this language as a piece with President Trump typical Twitter rhetoric, but it is worth paying particular attention to this tweet because among the people who read it were militia groups, enthusiasts about likely what Trump pretended, what he was suggesting, portended. And while no violence has yet resulted from the president's tweet, it would be foolish to underestimate the power of Trump's comments to call rogue militias to action, particularly if there is an impeachment and he continues to use this rhetoric to fan the flames. In the days after his Civil War tweets, he went on to use similarly incendiary language referring to impeachment proceedings as a coup. Check that out. Now, what's a coup? Let's look it up, man. Well, it's actually going to the tweet. Okay. Yeah, he said it. It says, let's see if it says. Was second day? Okay. Let's go on to what he said on the first. What if we keep on going down to see if it's actual? You know what I'm saying? I wonder if we have to go up. Probably have to sign into it. But let's see what it says. As I've learned more and more each day, I am coming to the conclusion that what is taking place is not an impeachment, it is a coup intended to take away the power of the people, their vote, their freedom, their Second Amendment, religion, military, border wall, and their God-given rights as a citizen of the United States of America. This is heavy. So Donald J. Trump, he actually tweeted this. Okay. So you have let's go to an example of a militia group that is taking this tweet seriously. You know. Now it says consider the Oath Keepers group a far right armed militia calling on its 24,000 Twitter followers to read the president's whole tweet thread. The Oath Keepers account posted. Here's the money quote that they're from that thread. This is the truth. This is where we are. We are on the verge of a hot civil war like in 1859. That's talking about the Civil War. Dude, the Civil War. Do you know how bloody the Civil War was? This is what, see, a lot of the right, that the left, I should say, are sending out a lot of crash dummies, and they're using Jake as the front gate. And it's so ironic because what's funny is the Republicans once had owned us, and they were the ones fighting for our freedom. The radical Republicans and things of that nature. But now that the Democrats have us as an asset, who are they using? They're using Jake to ignite civil war. BLM. You see, this is dead serious, man. This is amazing. You know, it's definitely getting hot. Okay? Let's read more. There's where we are. And the right has zero trust or respect for anything the left is doing. We see them as illegitimate too. So you think they're going to be able to just vote this guy out? No, sir. They're not going down without a fight. You should see. I'm from Texas, so I know what time it is. The stories that I heard when Barack Obama got into office was crazy. No, it wasn't crazy. It was refreshing because racism was ignited. Down here in Texas, you know what I'm saying, the boys, the good old boys, they bought the guns. You see, you know, they brought the goods. They bought it all, okay? Because they seen that as a threat. How much more so now, okay? So let's get to the scriptures. Now this is real quickly, 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's talking about civil war. This is precisely what that's talking about. Okay. So it's about to get very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to report that. Giving all praise to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Bashim Karkadash. The bonus my apostles and elders that rule well. Peace to you, brothers, kicking his word in our sincerity and truth. Shalom.